And what about American politicians? Are they really supporting Ukraine just like that for no reason? I'm not talking about the Hollywood sellout crowd, that's obvious. They wouldn't even get out of bed for free, let alone go to work. I'm talking about real politicians, senators. It's no coincidence that Trump is still holding back and not trying to step in to defend Zelensky's Ukraine, is it? Why? Because he needs to. Serious defeats, objectively, serious defeats that they suffered in a number of local elections. The Republicans lost to the Democrats, so he needs to look for his own trump cards, and those trump cards will be found. When they suddenly get hit over the head, people will say, but you're the corrupt ones. Both the Democrats and those members of the Republican Party who dare to oppose Trump could find themselves in a very difficult situation. So this scandal is not accidental. It wasn't started by Russian media. It wasn't Russians who in some way released the information. It was NABU, which Zelensky tried to shut down, but American, primarily, agencies didn't let him do it. And now the little scandal has started. And now Umarov is running around abroad afraid to return because his name is involved. And whose names else? The NABU inspectors aren't saying. And the numerator there, meanwhile at the front, whew. So they've gathered up to 10,000 people. They pulled them from wherever they could, even from the border with Belarus. They're transferring people from everywhere to try to break the encirclement. Those who are surrounded, by the way, we were told there was no encirclement at all, that it was all made up by the Russians, but it turns out it's real. And the cauldron is serious. And they're also trying to come up with something near Kupiansk. Last night, the guys from the 68th completely crushed an attempted Ukrainian offensive. And they're trying to somehow unblock Minorad and to establish something in Pokrovsk. Well, as I said, I was in that direction this Saturday. Our guys feel very confident. I feel very confident. They see, they understand, they're preparing. And most importantly, there's a simple example. We went with the guys and fired off some Smerch rockets. Nothing came back in response. No return fire. Before, you knew for sure, if you fired for 5 to 7 minutes, you'd start getting return fire. Silence. And that means there are some problems. Why? Because the group is isolated.